There was a stream that I did called Christmas Thieves, and I titled it that way because the hooplas are related to people stealing stuff in December. There's the PlayStation animation video that was stolen from many other animation works. There's the YouTube copyright claim thieves that steal everybody's revenue. There's the bot that steals any artworks where people say that they want them on a t-shirt. There's the actual thieves that rob Marzia and PewDiePie. You miss quite a lot if you're not watching any of my weekly streams. But it turns out that December is the month of thievery because I found one more suspect on this thievery case, and that suspect is none other than Niche Gamer. Ooh boy, and too niche. But before we get started, YouTube might or might not demonetize this video, so thank you all for supporting this channel. You can do so by checking the links down below. Niche Gamer is just your typical pop culture website covering video game news and stuff. It has gained popularity amongst the alternative gaming website circle. I regularly source Niche ever since One Angry Boomer went bonkers, and I thought they're not that bad. I remembered one drama with them concerning a Breath of the Wild review where the person writing the review is making excuses after excuses, but water under the bridge, everybody moved on. But there's something more nefarious behind the scenes, and this has been happening for pretty much a while now. Let's start off with the plagiarism. The website that alleged the plagiarism was none other than Gematsu, another video game website. Gematsu found egregiously glaring examples of plagiarism being done by Niche Gamer. Gematsu noticed the similarities between their articles and even the minor edits being done by the website, and yet these articles don't source Gematsu at all, and these are all very recent articles too. There are some that I find really interesting. Back in 2016, and yes, it dated all the way back in 2016, Niche Gamer published an article with a bottom text saying, "Read more" at hyperlink to Gematsu's article. It's really weird that it was phrased that way. Do you know how there are certain websites that will automatically add a read more hyperlink section when you copy a paragraph from one of its articles or something? It's called an auto read more, and doesn't this kind of feel similar to it? So this read more part wouldn't pop up right here unless if you straight up copy and paste it from another website. Yes, this text is quoting the developer, but the fact that they have the read more section still there indicates how they might have just copy and pasted it from Gematsu. Now, Gematsu doesn't do the auto read me anymore as I check on their website, but they might have this auto read more system back in 2016 or even 2017, because it also happened again with one article talking about Horizon Zero Dawn where they straight up copy pasted a section from the article and they didn't even bother to remove the read more. Now sure, this can be a citation, but if it is, it's a pretty lazy citation. It should have been written in the same manner as, say, this article, except it didn't have it in this manner. They didn't say credit Gematsu or something, they just have read more following a link text, not a hyperlink, a text that says the link, which means that you can't even click it. So lazy copy and paste mixed in with lazy citation. Nice combo. Also in that article where they actually source Gematsu, they not only misspelled the name, but the hyperlink doesn't work. So yep, the gaming website got caught with plagiarizing articles, and that's not exactly a good look for them, is it? But that's not the only allegation that's being given to them at this point. One of the former writers in that website, Sophia Narwitz, talk about how the editor-in-chief Brandon is a liar who didn't pay his staff members while bragging about paying everyone. And yes, I do mean bragging. One former writer even had to do everyone else's work, from editing articles to adding attributions to rewriting entire reviews, etc. Niche also doesn't have a particularly good relationship with some indie game developers too. There was a game developer who were blacklisted from coverage by Niche Gamer because the editor fired and withheld payment from staff who wanted to cover it. But that's not the most baffling part. Why do they not want to cover this game? Because the game is considered a risk to the website's Alexa rank and ad revenue because the name can siphon the traffic of Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, that's a pretty unethical reason. So in regards to the plagiarism allegation, some people are already speculating that the editor-in-chief Brandon is going to use the ghostwriter defense, and he did. He used the official account to tell everybody, hey, it's a ghostwriter who did the plagiarism. The plagiarism that's been happening to this website since 2016 or probably even less. I don't really know why Brandon thinks that this is a really good excuse or an excuse that people would buy, but okay then, ghostwriter it is. Gematsu continues by making a bigger Twitter thread responding to the whole hoopla. Turns out that Gematsu has emailed the owner and said, hey, can you please source our website? Gematsu wants to avoid internet drama as much as possible, and Niche Gamer did source their article, but they didn't source them in another article again, and it follows with more and more denials. Gematsu also said that it's discovered in a Discord chat. One of the writer of Niche Gamer said, Gematsu also got mad when we used the same thumbnail for articles, even when said thumbnail is the YouTube's video thumbnail. Funny thing is, Gematsu said that the thumbnail was from a screenshot that they, Gematsu, took from a video. So Niche Gamer just straight up admitted that they stole a thumbnail from the one that Gematsu just took. Good to know? Ever since then, people are beginning to step down from Niche Gamer for a multitude of reasons, and after all of this drama unfold, Niche Gamer posted an article detailing about the drama and an apology to the entire thing. Not only that, but the editor-in-chief Brandon will be stepping away from managing the front-end content of Niche Gamer. Here's what he has to say.
I'm not gonna lie, I was really stretched thin with my time between my day job, my family, and running Niche Gamer as a second job. There have been many times I neglected my family so we could make embargo deadlines. My small team has asked me to hire more people for too long now, and by postponing that, I simply made things worse. When the accusations came out, I panicked and I lied with that ghostwriter statement and hid a few replies on Twitter. It was wrong. It was a breach of trust, and I'm sorry. This does not reflect my own moral standards, the high moral standards our staff strive for every single day, or the ethics that drive Niche Gamer forward.
Yeah, not exactly a good response if you ask me. I don't think people are going to go towards Niche Gamer and talk about ethics when you straight up plagiarize people's work, and those are all the essential facts that you need to know. To say the least, I'm very disappointed with Niche Gamer. They're supposed to provide an alternative source against all the big mainstream gaming websites out there. I want to support the independent, people who are passionate and actually want to do gaming journalism right. While Niche Gamer does have good writers in their team, it's clear that Brandon has been a liability for the website. Plagiarism is simply unacceptable. It does nothing but to highlight laziness and incompetence. Now, admitting to plagiarism is one thing, but lying to people about it, even though you were caught red-handed, is another. The evidence is very clear. It's right in everybody's face. So why deny it at that point? It's a really bad move for Brandon to just lie to people by saying that it's a ghostwriter, and it's also rather stupid of him to think that people are just gonna buy that excuse. That combined with not paying your writers for doing their job and blacklisting developers for dumb reasons only make things worse for this gaming website. So what can we learn out of this ridiculous hoopla? I suppose we can learn that there are two things that people will find out on the internet: plagiarism and lies. So never ever lie on the internet, and never ever plagiarize on the internet. People will eventually find out sooner or later, and when they do, it's never gonna be good for you. The bigger the lie, the more consequences you will face. The bigger the plagiarism, the more consequences you will face. It's amazing in how we, as human beings, keep on repeating the same mistakes over and over again. We're unfortunately way too stubborn and kept insisting on doing these wrong things rather than following people's advice and learning why it's bad for you. So once again, don't repeat the same mistakes that Niche Gamer makes, especially when you do it online, because people will find out and it won't be pretty.